Yo, what is up, guys? Quasar Games here, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I'm going to start coming back and doing video game reviews because I can just play the game myself and don't have to worry about an upload schedule until I start doing the review. So, that is going to be the plan, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Alright, let's get on with the first review. It's been 4 years since the last 3D Sonic entry, Sonic Lost World, which many thought was a step back from Generations. The game many felt was close to perfecting the boost formula. Now in the year 2017, Sonic Team returns to the boost formula gameplay, while also bringing back classic and a new addition to the franchise, avatar creation. Is Sonic Forces a step back for the franchise, or a push forward? Let's get into it. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead to the time listed below. The game went back to the early 2000s type of Sonic storytelling, a more serious tone, like Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow, and 06. Eggman is fed up with losing to Sonic after 25 years, so he creates his ultimate weapon, a being called Infinite. With the power of Infinite and some help from Shadow, Chaos, Zavok, and Metal, he defeats Sonic and takes over 99% of the planet, leaving Tails and Amy depressed, while Knuckles and the rest form a resistance to go against Eggman and Infinite. Knuckles recruits you as the newest member of the Resistance. Your first mission? Rescue Sonic from the Death Egg. Meanwhile, Tails runs into Chaos while fixing up Omega. Luckily, classic Sonic shows up and one-shots him. Yeah, one-shots him. No boss fight. Saving Tails. They go on their way to Green Hill Zone to stop Eggman. After Sonic is rescued from the Death Egg, him and the Resistance head towards Mystic Jungle to help Silver fight Infinite. Silver and Sonic duke it out with Infinite, losing in the end, leaving them both unconscious. We go back to Tails and Classic finding out Eggman has a plan to use the Phantom Ruby that he's going to execute in 3 days. Classic and Tails rush back to the Resistance, meeting Avatar and Sonic after 6 months of him being locked away. They hear that Shadow's attacking the city and Sonic chases after him.
なんでシャドウが敵に？もしかしたらあの不思議な力で操られているのかもしれない。本人に聞くしかなさそうだな。俺が行ってくるぜ。
Sonic catches up with Shadow, but as soon as they're about to duke it out, another Shadow shows up, revealing that the Shadow attacking the city is a fake, created by Infinite's Phantom Ruby. Later, Knuckles has a plan to hit Eggman where it hurts without him knowing. So the Resistance invades his base in Metropolis, but Eggman has his own plan. Using Infinite's power, he turns the battle in his favor. The Avatar makes his way through the city to find Infinite. They duke it out. As the Avatar is feeling like he's about to lose, he pulls out a Phantom Ruby prototype. This helps him turn the tide of their battle, and Infinite leaves. After the fight at Metropolis, the Resistance hatches up a plan to weaken Eggman's Phantom Ruby so they can turn the tide of battle and win back the world. Classic and Tails head out to his chemical plant base to get info from one of his databases. While that is going on, Avatar and Sonic go chase after Metal as he is attacking the Resistance members in the city. They defeat him and return back to base. Classic and Tails return with info that the power source is located on the Death Egg, but they need a distraction. Avatar runs to Green Hill to distract Eggman, while Sonic and Classic head towards Chemical Plant and the Death Egg. The mission is successful. They destroy the Death Egg, they find out Eggman is in Metropolis and head there to end the fight. Little did they know, he had another power source under the city. He sends Sonic into the Null space with Avatar.
相棒、ここは俺たちのいるべき場所じゃない。戻ろうぜ。みんなが待っている世界へ。ダブルブースト！行くぞ。俺たち2人のフルパワーで虚無空間を突き破るんだ。戻ってきたぜ。たちの世界だ。何があったんだソニック。2人とも急に消えたから焦ったぞ。なんでもないぜ。さあエッグマンを追いかけるぜ。Show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Push it on through until the battle's won. There's no one to us. Each other we
But they escape and make their way back to Eggman. Eggman sets up his last stand, the Egg Fortress. The Resistance heads there to do the final fight and save the planet. When they get there, they run into trouble as Eggman creates a multitude of Zavok, Chaos, Shadow, and Metal copies, and reveals that what his true plan is. With the power of the Infinite Ruby, he plans to drop an illusion version of the sun on the entire planet, and rebuild it after everyone is wiped out. Thankfully, Avatar still has his prototype, and uses it to cancel out Eggman's illusion. Sonic and Classic make their way toward Eggman and Infinite. Infinite stops Sonic on the way, and they have their final fight. Avatar joins in, and they defeat Infinite once and for all. After that, Eggman pulls out his last card, a Phantom Ruby-powered Death Egg robot. Classic, Avatar, and Sonic fight the final fight, showing Eggman the power of teamwork. They defeat him and save the day. Classic goes back to his dimension, and everyone else plans to clean up the world. The end. The story felt like it moved too fast, and I wish they had spread out over more zones instead of the few that they used in this game. It needed more characters fleshed out, because most of them were one and done. Only Zavok, Eggman, Infinite, and Metal have boss fights. Fake version of Shadow and Chaos don't have any at all, and are just there doing nothing. Same with Classic Sonic. He could have easily been replaced by Tails alone, instead of bringing him in for literally no reason. It wasn't terrible, but definitely needed some more work. The part everyone probably wants to know the most about, the gameplay. I'm just going to say this right now. It's a step back from Generations in terms of level design and how modern Sonic feels, but it is not terrible. It just leaves you wanting more because the levels feel too short, and it feels like it forces you to boost. I enjoy playing in stages the most though, which is weird. It gives me a rush of adrenaline, but they needed to be longer and feel more open. You can tell the people who worked on the levels did not work on Generations or Colors like they told us back in 2015. Or was it 2016? I don't remember. You can see the potential, but it wasn't fully realized. Next up is Classic. It's Classic Sonic from Mania. Feels better to play than Generations Classic did, and you have more control. He himself felt unneeded though. It felt like they didn't want to make his stages, but had to because they want Classic fans to buy the game, even though they have Sonic Mania. They were alright, but were riddled with boost pads, and it felt like it was developed by Dimps and not Sonic Team. Alright stages, but Generations did Classic stages much better. Avatar is the hit or miss for me. Sometimes he felt good, sometimes he felt stiff. I like him enough, but it could have been done way better, and it felt like they were testing the waters for if they could use other Sonic characters in the next game after this. Wisp-Ons are Wisp as weapons, didn't care for them, but they could feel fun to you. Also, all the enemies feel like no threats unless you deliberately get hit by them even in 2D sections. Overall, it felt like a step back from Generations Colors. I hope after this they stick with 3D boost formula and perfect it. Don't bring back Classic, and if you do another style of gameplay, let it be an existing character you have. Sonic Team, you got a bunch. Use them. All the sounds you can expect in a Sonic game are there. Stomp, Boost, Ring Collective, Springs, Boost Pad, Robots, they all sound good. Music is probably some of the best we've had in a Sonic game. We got some nice vocal tracks in each stage for the Avatar, retro style music for Classic, and some banging mix of synthesizer with other instruments for Modern. The vocal themes are fantastic too, especially Fist Bump. They're some of the best we've had. Like any Sonic game, you can expect the music to be good. For voice acting, I played the Japanese voices, as I don't enjoy Shadow's New English VA. No offense to the guy, I just don't like how he does Shadow. The Japanese actors brought their A game, and was really pleasant to hear Junichi Kanemaru's voice as Sonic again. Infinite Seiyu was really good. I don't know who it was, but he did a nice job. Great sound design from the people at Sonic Team. And even if you don't enjoy anything else about the game, you'll most likely enjoy the sound design.
Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Push me on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give something to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight.
It will probably not be up there with your favorite games this year, or Sonic games in general. Will it be an enjoyable experience? Yeah, I think you can have fun with it. It's not terrible like a lot of people are saying, but it does not feel like a game that was in development for 4 years. Feels like they spent most of the time working on the Hedgehog engine too. It's good, but it could be so much better. I hope Sonic Team learns from this experience, and they make a much better game next time. I give it a 7 out of 10. If you are a Mega Sonic fan, I think you would enjoy this game for the $40 when it launches on November 7th. If you are someone who is not, I would wait on a price drop. $30, $20, I don't think you'll enjoy this for the full price.